Hello and welcome back to my currently kind of messy studio. But for today's video, as you can see, I'm gonna be doing some junk journaling spreads. I am an avid journaler, however, I have not done any junk journal spreads in quite a while. And if you're new to junk journaling, essentially all it is it's very similar to like scrapbooking, you know, kind of how maybe some older people in your life growing up would arrange pictures and stuff, memories, in a little journal or scrapbook and decorate it with stickers or fancy paper. Similar to that, but junk journaling, to me at least, is all about collecting what one would consider maybe trash or junk from your day-to-day and then putting it into a journal. I love doing this. It is so fun and so intuitive for me, and honestly this is my favorite way to record memories. I don't always remember to take pictures or videos of stuff whenever I experience it, but I do somehow always remember to like keep trash or junk from that day, whether it be receipts, packaging, unused napkins, just like literally the randomest stuff. And today we're gonna do some junk journal spreads. I'm also gonna give you guys a tour of my Toyo toolbox. This is the ST350. I have it in this green color. I had been using this bad boy for painting class whenever I was in art school, but now that I have graduated and I don't need to use it for painting anymore, I now use it as my little stationery box. I've been seeing a bunch of people repurpose it in that way, so I'll show you guys how I personally use it and what I keep in here, because it fits a lot. It fits quite a lot. So here is what my Toyo looks like. I have her pretty filled to the brim. A key feature to these is you have your upper sections up here and then this larger lower compartment. And for these upper sections, you have these removable and modifiable dividers. You can kind of customize how big you want your compartments depending on your needs. This is where I keep basically all of my journaling tools. I don't think I have any journaling tools that are not in here. I mean, you don't really need much more than this, but I have over here some small hole punchers. These are great to create like little tiny accents of receipts and stuff like that. I have a cute strawberry sharpener. This is like random, but I just have like some ink cartridges and this set of teeny tiny cat washi tape that is so cute. And some of it gets so teeny tiny small. Here I have some other tools. I have mostly washi tape cutting tools, so these guys go on your washi tape and then you can just pull and cut and get clean cuts every time. Same with this little guy. I also have a whitening tool just in case, and I picked up the Hobonichi Tamagotchi tape from the new collection, so I have that in here. And then I have the journal clips that I'm currently not using in here. So I have these two Penco clampies. These are plastic, and then I also have this metal Penco for when I need something really strong, like I do with my junk journal because it gets really thick. My bug clips that I manufactured recently, and I do sell these on my website, but these are just like cute little decorative journal clips. Over on this side, I have most of my stamps. I think this is basically all of my stamps. Just a cute little collection of stamps and stuff. I also have this one that has like, creates like little lines of little images that are so cute. I have my Holy Grail, my Tombow permanent adhesive. I also have a bunch of refills of this, but this is what I use to lay down my junk onto my journal. And then I just have like miscellaneous stuff. I have this strap that keeps either your journal fully closed or like a bunch of little journals together, and it's adjustable. I have my tweezers for laying down teeny tiny stickers. And then I have my Mako portable washi tape holders. So these are great for when I'm not at home or something, or I don't have access to all of my washi tape. This one is new, so I haven't filled her up yet. Down to the lower compartment, I have some ink, of course, for my stamps. I have these 3 colors, green, plum, and black. I also have some larger hole punchers in a star shape. This little Esther Bunny case was actually, I think, a case of paper clips from forever ago. But I just have my Lamy cartridges in here, ink cartridges for my Lamy fountain pens. I have this like random little dispenser of a washi tape set. This is kind of like awkward to store, but I really like the washi tapes on here, so I just put it here. I also highly recommend, as like a staple, these little scissors that cut into different shapes. So this is great to add some variety to your junk. Michaels sells a set of these. That's the set that I have. I just have my favorite shapes in here. And then lastly, I have this washi tape organizer. As you can see, I have a larger one over here. It doesn't fit in my toolbox, so I just put all of my absolute favorites in here, and it works great. I mean, it's like not super hard. It's like a nice flexible plastic, and it's a great compact size. So I think I'm gonna do a spread with some of my blind box packaging that I've collected over the last couple of months. We just had the holidays and my birthday and Valentine's Day and my anniversary like all within like 2 months. So I feel like I have a lot of stuff. For this one, I really wanted the frog, so that's why I'm keeping the frog on here. I wish that I had some sort of process when it comes to junk journaling. Honestly, I think it just takes a little bit of time or like warm up for my brain to start getting into it. I mean, you guys saw I kind of like to prep all of my cut elements first before I get to pasting. So I'll cut everything up exactly how I want to junk journal it first, and then I'll usually start with like my largest pieces, and I will try to have at least like 1 or 2 little pieces of junk that will like take up a majority of at least 1 page. And I feel like that's like the best way to go, and then you can mix it up with like adding in your more medium or smaller elements. It's just a good rule of thumb to, I think, have a variety in scale when it comes to your junk. And what's great about like all the tools that I use, like scissors or the scissors with like different shapes or my star punches and stuff, is that even if I start with something that's really big, I can still take a small piece of it and make it smaller if I want to. I love whenever I save little trash like this, that like it's maybe a little card that's folded up or like a tiny booklet or something, because then sometimes I will choose to keep it like that in my junk journal, and then it creates like a little an extra 3D element that I can open up. And I added that little yarn right there because I am an avid knitter. And this yarn that I bought is like my favorite color, and the texture is so lovely that I just kept this little scrap that I had and I will now forever have it in my junk journal. No. Second spread done. Oh, I forgot about my little leaf. Okay, I'm gonna do my last spread. I'm looking at the junk that I'm taking out for this last spread, and I'm also realizing how long it had been since I last junk journaled. I feel like it's been since like the fall time since I last junk journaled, and usually you want to keep up this practice at least on like a monthly basis, I feel like, because then stuff can feel a little more chronological. I guess it depends just how much like trash and junk you're collecting. I accumulate so much of it, like I will keep everything. So I kind of tend to accumulate a lot, and then stuff can get kind of jumbled. You know, whenever I look at this, I can remember each thing and like from where I got it or why I got it or whatever, and it does bring back the memory. But I do worry that later on maybe I won't remember. And you know, you may be thinking, well, if that's the case, maybe you should be writing stuff and doing journal entries. If that's your thing, I feel like that's a great addition to junk journaling. But personally, I am such a visual person that I just really enjoy the collaging of junk journaling. And I have finished up all of my spreads. My junk journal, I feel like, keeps growing, and I'm actually almost done with this refill. I only have a few pages left, and then I have to move on to another one, but I'm really happy with how the spreads came out. The first one is like so chaotic, and I feel like that usually happens for my first spread as I get into like my collage brain. This is my first time using my guinea pig stickers, and it's so cute. So yeah, like I mentioned, I did like blind box theme for this one because I've just been picking up so many blind boxes. This one it's full of like a lot of gifts and stuff from Christmas and my birthday, and then I also added this piece of yarn from this new yarn that I've been knitting with lately, and it's so far like the best yarn I've ever used. It's my favorite, so I wanted to add that in there and just kind of like keep it forever. And then I did like a super green spread. This one I didn't really have a purpose to it. I'm wanting to get through the junk that I've collected, and I feel like it has kind of turned out that I put a lot of tags here, like tags from stuff that I've bought. This I feel like is always a lot more fun than I remember it. Why have I been putting this off? It's just such a great way to keep memories and just reminders of stuff. And if you choose to do like a traveler's journal or something like this, you can always just take out the refill and put in new ones. You don't have to keep going through notebooks or journals and stuff like that. And then the refills are so skinny and compact that I feel like it makes for great storage too. And then, you know, whenever you're feeling nostalgic, you can like flip through it and stuff. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end. Before I close out the video, I wanted to quickly mention our sponsor, which is actually Squarespace. If you don't know who Squarespace is, they're an all-in-one platform where you can create your very own website. And they have always been a very long time supporter of this channel, and actually the only platform I've ever used to run my website. I also run my online art business there, my portfolio, my PG Mail Club, a bunch of stuff on there. I just love that everything is all in one place with Squarespace. I've also recently been using their email campaigns to send out newsletters. I'm trying to get into the habit of that. So yeah, if you're interested in Squarespace, you go to squarespace.com for a free trial, and you can use my code for 10% off your first purchase. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next video.